Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you. We are continuing the Diablo Random Challenge. What better time, right? After BlizzCon and all sorts of wonderful Blizzard news and Diablo 3 news and all that wonderful stuff that comes with BlizzCon, I guess. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just looking forward to trying again. We were playing a Barbarian. Yes, we were. Randomus the Second, who made it to level 40. Let's get him in the game. I'm getting all the random stuff ready, the random number generator. Game guide for the Barbarian pulled up. Level 40. Pardon me. I just ate, so I've got a little bit of, you know, in the throat. As always, this will be brought to YouTube when I get a chance to. As everybody from the YouTube channel seems to like that. I do want to continue the Witch Doctor here soon.
It seems that I could slay demons for 1,000 years and accomplish nothing. When I was young, each one I felt was a triumph.
Now, I will admit I haven't watched the I haven't watched the BlizzCon footage of Diablo 3 just yet. I've been slowly catching up. I've got a new job that's been taking up a lot of my time. And not just taking up my time, but it's I've been adjusting. So on my days off, I've been resting a lot too. So I've been watching BlizzCon slowly over the last few days, and liked what I've seen. You know, obviously I got a video out for Overwatch, which I'm really looking forward to. I mean, I liked Team Fortress, so I feel bad about saying that because I don't want to say it's a Team Fortress 2 clone, because it has hooks from TF2, but it's gonna have its own thing. But you know, I like games like that, so I am looking forward to it. I think it'll be good. So we are half, well, not quite half. Let's see what we got. Bloodthirst, heal with Fury Spent. Let's see, I forget everything I had now. It's been a while, obviously. No escape, which is ranged, so that's not going to help me really. Okay, under 35% life. Less fury, damage taken reduced. Okay, so what do I have got? Reaping Swing gives me more fury. Smash. Overpower or Crushing Advance. Knocks enemy, or gives damage back. We've got Marathon, so I do have, well, I've got a couple spenders, which is nice, especially with Bloodthirst. Is there a rune on that? Oh, increased fury generated. Okay, quite a bit of fury, and then Giant Stride. Cool. I was just starting Act 3, wasn't I? Cool. You know what bothers me is that Heroes of the Storm, Asmodan doesn't have that capability of just striking terror in your opponents by talking to them. He doesn't do it. I don't understand.
We must like the rest, but the demons swarm around them.
Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good here. Pop my sprint. not getting away. They think they're gonna get away, but they don't. No. So, I have read at least... I haven't watched the Diablo 3 panels yet. I've watched the Heroes of the Storm ones, and I've watched... I obviously watched the Overwatch ones. I don't think I'll be watching the WoW ones, because I have no intents of returning to WoW, but, I gotta admit, this whole, Warlords of Draenor expansion looks kind of neat to me. It keeps making me want to go back, because I had a lot of fun times in WoW. I knew a lot of good people in WoW. I'm just honestly playing Final Fantasy at this point, and even that I've kind of slowed down on. And they just released a major content patch. I say slow down. Truth of the matter is, I've been trying a lot to get my ninja, which is the new class that came out, leveled, because I wanted to put something out on it. You know, new patch. I kind of want to say, hey, here's where Final Fantasy is for anyone that was curious. You know, kind of show off the game and how it's been doing, because it's made a lot of improvements. I mean, the game was really great when its 2.0 version came out. So much better than its 1.0. And now it's even better than that. So for, you know, anyone that was ever curious, yeah, it's a pretty good game. But I wanted to put something out on the new class, and maybe eventually as well kind of put something out on the game as a whole. Drum up some interest or something. So going back to WoW, probably not a grand idea at this point. Especially I have so many other games vying for attention, as I say, like every time. It's true. I think everybody's kind of been seeing that I have streamed recently Shadow of Mordor. Finally got into that a month late after its release. Been really enjoying that. Absolutely like the gameplay style, although I have seen where some people's complaints about it being slightly repetitive have come into play, as much as I really enjoy the combat in it. There are some minor variations, but the combat itself, though, is really good. So even though it's kind of a lot of the same at times, the combat does feel really good in that game, and I have enjoyed it. Although some enemy types are just damn annoying to deal with. Here I am talking about everything but Diablo. Figure it's a good time to talk about things. Although there's really no one in the chat or the stream to really watch it at this time. So who knows, I may rehash some things as people come in. We'll see. Oh, hello. Hello, elites.
More fury.
Alright, let's pop a little earthquake. Make a little love, quick little earth. Get down tonight. Oh yes.
I need fury.
Oh, sometimes I love being a barbarian. You just smash and things die. I gotta say, so what I have seen of the Diablo panels, like I said, I haven't watched the panels, haven't actually watched them myself, but I've been reading Diablo fans' kind of synopsis on everything, and it makes me really want to watch the actual panels themselves. I like some of the changes that are going to come to the major 6-piece sets that exist for all the classes. Overall, they appear to be really nice changes. Obviously, we still don't know when the next season's going to begin. Looking forward to the next season starting. Not in a hurry, though, because obviously this Barbarian is currently Season 1. So this is a seasonal character. I've missed some fires, apparently. Here I am talking without a care in the world, and I'm missing fires. Oh dear. Someone at BlizzCon did ask for Deckard Cain and Heroes of the Storm, and I said to myself, that is the best idea ever. Not that I didn't have that idea first. I don't know who's had it first. But it is an idea I've had and I've wished for. I put out a tweet to Blizzard. I'm like, hey, yeah, make this happen. Put Deckard Cain and Heroes of the Storm, and I will make a Deckard Cain only series. It will be all Deckard Cain all the time. And Deckard smacked the foul pulse of the Storm Nexus place with his Lornado. So, yeah, still no word on the season, although we have heard that Blizzard will give us something like a 30-day announcement of when the season will end. Now, my guess is going to be that that announcement when the season ends is going to be congruent with whenever the next patch is going to come out. So the next patch, I gotta say, some really nice things that I'm looking forward to are basically some new treasure goblins. You know, treasure goblins, I always love chasing them down, hunting them down, getting some, what would you call fat loot? I do enjoy that. I enjoy that greatly. And now there's new goblins. A goblin dedicated to... thought I hit that button. Hit it again. One goblin dedicated to crafting materials. One goblin is dedicated to gems. And then another goblin, yet again, which is the one I'm really liking, is the one dedicated to blood shards. So if you want gear, blood shards, baby. This goblin will drop them. So I think that's really cool. I hope they have just the same amount of chance of dropping a portal in the Greed's Realm as the regular ones do. But honestly, I'm glad to see that there's going to be different types of goblins. This whole thing about ancient legendary items, I don't know what to make of that. I mean, they're basically saying there's legendary, and then there's going to be a higher tier of legendary. So there's going to be legendary, then this ancient tier. And basically, legendary and ancient aren't too dissimilar, really. A lot of the main stats, like critical hit chance and critical hit damage, are not going to change. However, they will take... they will improve the stats by about 30% or so, I believe, on some legendary items. The stats mainly that are affected by that would be like your primary stats: strength, intelligence, vitality, dex, and all that. Those are the ones that will go up. So like when I looked at some of the, when they showed pictures of the legendary, the ancient legendaries, the stats on them, like the current legendaries, the top end I believe was like 500 of any one stat. And the ancient ones, 500 was the low end. So you were getting it at the minimum, the top end of what most legendaries have now, and then some. From 500 to 750, I believe, was the stat range that could roll on most legendaries, ancient legendaries. So I think that's pretty neat that we have a new tier of power, but at the same time, it's like, I think this is their effort to make it so that people that are in greater rifts have something to find. Like, if you've already got some of the better items, you don't really have much to find. You're pretty much just challenging yourself further and further. And getting this new tier, the numbers that they kind of showed,
Not enough fury.
I don't know if it was at BlizzCon or if it was through various chats, because again, I've only been reading, reading really like transcripts. I've only been reading news that shows up on Diablo fans. There's only about on a Torment 6, like a 10% chance that a legendary will be an ancient legendary. So it's really low. I mean, really low chance. So these are meant to be really high-end items. But that chance, I think, will probably end up going up the higher you get into a rift. So in greater rifts, they said in Torment 6 or greater rift equivalents, it's about a 10% chance. So what that leads me to believe is the higher you get up in greater rifts, the higher the chance will be that you can find these. So these are probably items that are meant to be found in top tier greater rifts. And I think that's really what they want to do. They want to
Not enough fury.
they want to make it something that these top-end greater rifts have something for you to hunt down, as well as, you know, the challenge. Also, a couple new legendary gems, which makes me happy because they are defensive focused. We only really have one defensive legendary gem right now, so to see that there's going to be another one kind of makes me happy. One of them fairly nice, like 50. I think it was 50,000 life per second, and I'm like, obviously I'm not even level 70 yet, so I don't have near that much, but 50,000 per second. And then the level 25 affix is where it gives you 2 times your life per second in a shield if you haven't taken damage for 4 seconds, to give you kind of a pre-combat shield generated. So you think about it, at its base level, that means you're going to get if it's 50,000 life per second, then you're getting 100,000 shield. Which is pretty nice, but that's at level 1. So at level, who knows, at level 25 when you actually get that benefit, I have no idea ultimately what it'll turn out to be. Alright, let's get back to town, because I've been talking, but I've gained a level, and I've also found a legendary.
I can, but though the battlements are secure, we must bring.
Alright, let's salvage a little bit, shall we? A one hand with 112. Probably going to end up getting rid of this, aren't I? Yeah, it doesn't, see, when compared to dual wielding, it doesn't factor in the gem at all. Let's see, so it is weaker without a gem or anything than the Fulminator because of the primary stats. It is stronger than the dagger, though, gem not included. So I'll probably go ahead and sack that dagger. Let's put a flawless in there. And this is still 100 damage more, so 100% damage more, so yeah. Just kind of holding on to these in case I want to dual wield again. Looks like I got Tyrael's Might. No, Aquila Cuirass. Alright, let's go. Call the Ancients damage. Well, let's see if I can call the Ancients. Now, it is an upgrade without the sockets, but with the sockets, it is a downgrade. So the idea here... We don't have any rubies. Okay. Now if I take those out... Well, let's compare. It is... Even with the 1 compared to the 2, it is a 0.2 decrease, which I think is going to be better overall. And what I'll do is I'll take those out and make it a better gem to put in there, I think. So let's go disassemble this. Looking forward to also new legendary fixes getting added to existing legendaries, which they've done like every patch, and man, I almost screwed that up. Do that. Perfect ruby. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I have a radiant here. And a square, that's 30, that's 22, 30, 26. From all these gems I've used, since these were only from the last hardcore character. Yeah, let's put that in there. Alright, we're looking good. Now, big thing here, though, is that we did level up. So we get to do the wonderful randomization thing. So at level 41, just some runes. Every 5 levels will be where we get a passive. So let's see what kind of build we get. Okay, Leap, Revenge, War Cry. So we're going to get Leap. That makes me happy because I have loot socks. Alright, Leap. Revenge was War Cry, which I already have in there. Alright, put that there. Alright, Sprint, Whirlwind, Cleave. Sprint. Whirlwind, Cleave. Alright. It's not looking too bad. Let's take a look at what passes we get. Berserker Rage, No Escape, Nerves of Steel. Well, at least I've got something good that's defensive. No Escape, once again, kind of useless. Don't have anything ranged, right? Don't have Ancient Spear, don't have Weapon Throw. Alright, let's find out what kind of runes we got, right? I've got 3 different runes for Leap. So 3, oops, that's 4. Do the 3. Alright, rune number 3, 1, 2, 3. So Toppling Impact increases the damage to 450, and it says the enemy's hurling away. So that's pretty nice, because that means I can actually use Leap as an assault, since I can leap 3 times in total. That's, what, 1,350 damage, all told? That's pretty nice. Alright, Revenge, 1, 2, 3, and we get 4 Grudges, a new one. Knocks enemies back. So, 4 runes, and, well, looks like we're using Grudge, so knock enemies 24 yards. And it turns to lightning. Do I have any elemental damage at this point? I have Cleave. I have Fire. Only 6%, but I have Fire. Alright, so no big deal. War Cry, I have 3 different runes on that one. So Charge, Increasing Fury, generated again, which is good considering we've got Berserker Rage to get additional damage while I'm near maximum Fury. So it means I probably won't be using my Whirlwind a ton just because of that. But we'll have to see, because honestly 25% additional Fury, or additional damage, is nice, but if I get a good Whirlwind rune or if I get a bad Cleave rune, probably not a big deal. Although I could use it with combination with Leap, maximum Fury, just put a bunch of damage out. Alright, Sprint. Got 3 different runes. And we're getting Marathon, which is the increased movement speed again. So, yeah, that's kind of nice. You know, it'll help me with Whirlwind if I want to get through things, but Sprint's not a big thing that I use a lot, so... not a big... Again, kind of not a big deal, that one. Alright, 3 runes here. And it looks like we're using Dust Devils, so we get Tornadoes that do additional damage. Okay, I mean, that's not terrible. So I might end up sending myself up to maximum Fury more often than not. Alright, Cleave. Got 3 different runes here. And it looks like we're getting Reaping Swing again, so additional Fury. So, yeah, we're kind of basically geared up for using Berserker Rage. I'm going to get more Fury out of Cleave. I've got War Cry, which gives more Fury when I use it. And I've got the damaging version of Leap that I can combine with my Loot Socks. So yeah, it sounds like this build is going to be really good for keeping my Fury up as much as possible. I could use Whirlwind every now and then. We'll see how that goes. I'm not sure what I'm thinking about that. Alright, Cleave will go here, Whirlwind will go here, Sprint can stay there, this can go here, I think. 5. Then 1. Yeah, that should do it. So there we go. I was holding on to those separately, wasn't I? Oh well. I don't think it's going to be a big deal to combine my crafting materials at this point. A new season. When the new season starts, I'll do this obviously once again with a different character. I might actually do that when I do the random challenge again. make it a character I haven't done before, so take the Demon Hunter, take the Barbarian out of rotation. Try something new and unique. Pardon. Alright, so I think we're done here. Oh boy. It helps if I remember what I'm doing at the time. Alright. Onward to STONEFORT. Alright, so we're at maximum fury, so we're doing more damage now. I'm a very yellow Barbarian.
Thank the Jubilee.
Oh, what now?
Oh, you know what? There is something I forgot to do, and it was to do the skills for my follower and to see which follower I get. And, well, I'm sticking with the Enchantress, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's see what skills she gets. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright. I'll just go ahead and do that now. 1, 2, 1. Oh, what do you know?
If you need to be told which end of the sword goes where, you
Do that. Oh, I'm not in the zone at the moment, am I? Alright, we're good.
Fight to your last breath, lads!
Doing 12 to 11,000 a swing. That ain't too bad. I want to see how much damage I do with my leap.
The lift is moving again. Hold steady, lads. Reinforcements are on their way.
Alright, here we go.
Demons. Get ready, men.
Need more time.
24,000! Yeah, my leap is my primary attack, apparently. Let's go ahead and...
Victory!
Spin to win, baby, spin to win. Oh man, speaking of which, looking forward to Lost Vikings getting added to Heroes of the Storm. Just because they happen to... One of the screenshots of the Lost Vikings they showed happened to have spin to win on it. Shame I can't buy new heroes in Heroes of the Storm very easily because gold generation sucks. God, someone even asked about that at the panel and they really didn't give an answer. I was highly annoyed at that. They said they're still looking at it. I understand that. The game's in alpha still. But damn, it feels exceptionally frustrating not being able to get a lot of gold and not being able to buy a lot of heroes. Because that game is all about its heroes. Man, make it more cosmetic when you want to make things expensive.
We're all going to die.
Because I'll tell you what, I'm half tempted to buy something like Infected Tychus. Spend a little money on that game just to support it. But I don't want to spend money on characters. No, I don't want to spend money on characters. I'll spend money on other stuff. So please, increase my gold generation, Blizzard. Please. I love you guys.
I'll never see you that way again.
Oh well. Not a lot of dense population here, so let's go ahead and turn on sprint and get somewhere interesting, shall we?
It's hopeless.
Here we go.
Show them what you're capable of.
Oh, hello, Arcane. That's what killed me last time. Stay out of the Arcane. Oh dear.
May their corpses rot here forever.
Is my video actually load? My video is not loading on my other screen. Let me refresh. I see there's a couple people that has decided to trickle in. Hopefully video and everything like that is running fine for you guys. My screen is reloading and my chat's not. There it is. My chat is back now. So I gotta say, I'm very happy to see that they are continuing to support the current patch and get more information in there. The fact that they're actually talking about adding a new zone to Act 5, like they are adding content that is not paid content. They are still giving us a lot of stuff. There's so much value added in this product, I think. So many things that have been changed, so many things that have been added, even before the expansion pack, and then now there is an expansion pack to keep adding more stuff. Makes me happy. I mean, a whole new zone. It's pretty cool. I mean, heck, they kind of did that in the last patch with the cesspool. I mean, it's not really a whole... It wasn't really a whole new zone. It was a new tile set and zone type area for rifts. Since it was originally planned to be in the game but got cut. I think that's cool that they did that. Man, my stream is not loading on my end. I've got some serious buffering issues on my end. As long as the stream's going out and being received by everybody else, though, not a big deal. As long as I know it's active. As usual. Alright. This isn't the most exciting build, but it works. Keeping my fury up. I am very yellow. Yellow Power Ranger, go! Here's a hint. The Yellow Power Ranger was a dude anyway. Do 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 do. Go go, Power Barbarian, you mighty morphin Power Barbarian. Is there really nothing coming to challenge me for this event? Okay.
We did it! The catapult is raised! They'll regret ever showing their ugly faces at Bastion's Keep.
Hack and slash, hack and slash. Alright, we got maximum fury, so let's see what we can do with our leap. 22,000. There are boots.
Someone is hiding under there?
Cowards hide, and you are no coward.
I will stay with you.
You must find your strength, soldier.
Honestly, he's better playing dead. Strength of the Nephilim and all that.
Scout!
Ah, starting to run out of fury. I think I would have liked Cleave that maybe had more damage to it or something for this build. I mean, granted, I'm getting my Fury up quickly, so it is feeding off Berserker Rage quite nicely, but I can maintain maximum rage pretty easily. So if it did more damage, it would probably be a little more interesting. That leap does so much damage. Oh, look, it's Captain complains a lot. Hey, look, I managed to do it to where he didn't complain.
Promise, Captain.
I need to go back.
Didn't find much of anything, did I?
While you tinkered with your paltry catapults, my demons breached the depths of your keep. As they've claimed the Black Soul Stone for me, your entire world will burn.
Pardon me, turn that off so you wouldn't have me coughing in your ears the entire time. Nothing good.
The demons are in the keep. They're coming up from the depths. To arm!
Up from the depths, 20 stories high. Something, something, something in the sky. Godzilla. Right. Burial.
I bring word from the King of West.
So Asmodan says his minions are in the depths of our keep. So I guess Asmodan's watching the mid lane while his minions are in the bottom. We have to push them back. Asmodan and his long-range fireball across lanes. I'll tell you what, man. So annoying to deal with. Best pusher in the game. Oh wait, which game am I playing again? We're playing the leveling game, that's what we're playing. You're in about 5%. Only you can stop forest fires or something? I don't... That's what it sounded like she was about to say. Oh, fireball. Very bad. Much fire. Very burning. Such ouch. Wow. Yeah, get out of that.
Most impressive.
Oh, hey, lightning skills deal more damage. That would have been nice. Well, I do have fire skills right now, which works with my cleave. But okay, it is leveling time once again.
Leah was so pale and distraught. It
So
pains
that,
me to think of what she's
42.
going through now.
Do it again, do it again! Leap, ignore pain, frenzy. Hold on, I don't think I have a generator here. Leap, ignore pain, no, frenzy, right. Leap, ignore pain, frenzy, got it. So, we've already got leap. Back, ignore pain. Frenzy. Call the Ancients' war cry. Wrath of the Berserker. Call the Ancients. War cry. Wrath of the Berserker. So I'm going to have 2 long cooldown abilities. Berserker Rage, no escape, relentless. So once again, no escape when I can't even... And we've got Berserker Rage again, which is good because I don't have any spenders at all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, neither one of these costs Fury. I know Earthquake does, but these two don't appear to. Okay, well, good thing we got Berserker Rage. Good thing we're keeping it. This is going to get weird. Good news is, too, I get to keep Leap and use Loot Socks. So, let's see. Looks like I'm taking the Templar with me.
I need to go back.
Let us seek honor together, my friend.
I should give you a... You can't use mighty weapons, can you? No, you can't. You know what? Here, take my Fulminator.
Ah, good.
And you know what? Oh, your shield has more strength. Never mind. Cool. Hold on to that. Have fun with Fulminator. Alright, let's see what kind of runes we get. 3 runes of leap. Oh, I'm getting launched this time. You leap with such great force that enemies within 8 yards of the takeoff point take 180% weapon damage and are also slowed. So, I do 180 at the takeoff and then 180 at landing. So that's, what, 260? Or 360, actually? 360. So it's a little less than toppling. But I could still get quite a bit of damage out of leap, out of launch, using Loot Socks. So that's not too bad. Got 3 runes for Ignore Pain. Getting Iron Hide so it lasts longer. Frenzy. Vanguard. Movement speed while under effects of Frenzy. Okay, well that means I'll move around quickly. Duty to the Clan. Enemies hit by the Ancients are chilled for 2 seconds, and they have 10% increased chance to be critically hit. Okay. So chilled and better crit chance against those enemies, so that's good. War Cry. charge again. Well, at least I'll be able to keep my rage up, I guess. Oops, no, there's 2 runes for this one. Rune 1. Alright, Ariat's Wail. Activating Wrath of the Berserker deals 3,400% weapon damage to fires to enemies around me. So that's cool. So what am I looking at? Physical, cold, and fire. Probably want to keep this one because it's more fire-based. Alright, let's move things around. Not sure how I'm going to do this, because I don't really have a spender now, so... Alright, the Templar's abilities. 1, 1, 1, 1.
Well chosen.
Heal and Loyalty and Inspire, that's nice. Alright then. Oh, I forgot to change things around. What is my secondary? I guess I'll make... Leap be my secondary. I can do that. Ignore pain. Well, I've got 2 massive cooldowns, so let's see how it goes, shall we? Yeah, this is gonna be very single target oriented. But I move pretty quick.
Always wanted to fight some of these.
Oh wow, I just killed everything by turning on Wrath of the Berserker. Massive burst of damage just killed everything.
Still recharging.
No one in the world is safe now.
It's kind of working. I mean, my damage first hit is not too different from what it was when I was using Cleave, but I'm attacking a little bit faster, but the downside is I'm only hitting one thing at a time, really.
Not ready yet. You wilt against my blows.
Well, I was gonna say I kind of mentioned. Oh man, that fulminator's really working well for Cormac, isn't it? Look at that. I'm gonna say I am definitely looking forward to this Overwatch. I was really wondering what kind of game they were gonna announce at BlizzCon. To see that they're working on something like Overwatch, I'm excited. I'm really well. I was gonna say I'm sad to see that the beta's not until next year, but when we think about it, that means just like at most, not most, but at least a couple months away, right? Since it's November, so it's really not all that far away. But I'm hoping I get in. I hope I get into that beta. I will look forward to possibly getting some content out on that. Oh dear, I gotta be careful with that. I like the idea of having a game with Team Fortress 2 styled combat and objectives with some really diverse and unique abilities. I still hope it's not going to be free to play. I know some people really like the idea of a game going free to play because, you know, obviously you don't have to pay anything to get into it. But being someone who likes to do a lot of various things in games once I've bought them and played them, I just want to be able to put money down and say, here, take my money. Now give me all the content so I can experiment. I mean, because I hate to say it, but Blizzard has only recently kind of gotten into the whole free-to-play model, and I don't think I quite like what they do with it. Now, for Hearthstone, it's perfect, right? Because Hearthstone's a collectible card game, and it pretty much works the way any collectible card game would. You buy packs. And it's how real-life collectible card games works. I mean, the fact that it's digital makes really no difference there to me. So I think that's fine. Gold generation in Hearthstone, though, is a little slow for me. I don't play the game enough to warrant putting money into it, though. I hardly play it at all. I wanted to get back into it for Naxxramas. Thought about paying money for Naxxramas, but I thought, yeah, let's see if I can generate the gold. And I got, like, more than halfway through Naxxramas before I got tired of trying to generate gold. I may end up finishing Naxxramas just to make sure I get all the cards. Oh dear. Got a lot of little suicide guys there, didn't we? So I may end up paying for that, but yeah, I just don't play it enough. So I mean, I can't speak much to Hearthstone. I think their model for Hearthstone is pretty good. The fact that you can actually get cards for free just by playing it. Beyond that, you can pay for booster packs like you would for, like, say, Magic the Gathering. So I think that one's fine. But the only other game you have to compare then for free to play is Heroes of the Storm. And that game's in alpha still. Technically, I say it's a beta, but, you know, it's a really early beta for Blizzard, so they wanted to make sure there was a name fitting that. So Heroes of the Storm, you know, we're still early in development for that. So it could change, but they're not really giving us much of a hint on that. I'm really hoping it does change. I just feel it takes too long right now for getting heroes. And that's what makes me a little scared for Overwatch. Granted, it's a different team, right? So they could very well do a different type of pricing model if they go free to play.
Your flesh is weak.
Oh well. This build takes so long to kill groups of enemies. That's about the best I can do right there. Use a bunch of leap. Oh jeez. Hate those guys.
Prepare for a long fight.
Slice, slice. Ah, it looks like I'm alone in the stream again. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever be. I may just use my cooldowns more often. I normally hold on to them, but for this, just to speed things up, maybe I will. Oh, that fulminator is just really doing work. Good job, Cormac. Come on, guys, help me kill stuff. I need a level. Maybe if I just alternate between the two, so when they're all gone, I use Wrath.
You wilt against my blows.
You're too late. My servant is...
Ah, pools of reflection. Oh, hello. Fire chains. Hello. Cool. Let's keep them in the doorway, shall we? Really not having much problems here, but every single time I think about it, think about increasing the difficulty. I need only think back to what happened last time I did that. Also, those little explosive guys have taken me down to half life. Last thing I need is for a mechanic to be able to kill me outright. Uh-oh, yeah. Oh wow, did I just kill that almost entire group by transforming? That's pretty cool. Now I did use Ignore Pain because I saw my health drop pretty quick. Alright, I'll wait till my cooldowns come back before we move on to the next build.
I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the Barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Volcathos, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage.
Rumors swirl that the Crusaders have returned, and that they mean to go to the west. But who are these tall, blonde warriors? They look nothing like the Crusaders who set out from Travincal 200 years ago. And those who inhabit the ruins of that ancient city suspect trickery.
Oh, what's this one? Oh, maximum fury for 5 minutes. Huh, cool.
These enemies defy all reason.
Alright, I kind of don't want to use up my cooldowns again since I have another build to get to. No crits. No crits at all on that one. Jeez. Okay, cooldowns are back up.
I need to go back.
Increases frenzy damage. Which would be good for this one, but I kinda... Let's see what I get on that one. Because cleave could still be nice. I think the toughness drop is too much on that one. Even if I had cold skills. Here we go. Some nice pants with some damage increase. Both have weapon throw, so not a big deal. I'm abused by my cat who's trying to swat the mouse cursor from the little stream preview icon. Humorous. I have a square ruby and I'm not using it. That's silly. Oh man, to lose the loot sucks. Okay, that's an upgrade. Well, let's see what happens with this build. If I don't get leap again, I'll probably switch out the loot socks. So just to get it out of the way, let's see which follower we get. Alright, we're sticking with a Templar. And he's doing 1, 2, 1, 2.
Well chosen.
Alright, so he still gets heal, intimidate. He has charge and guardian, so he has 2 heals still, technically. Not a big deal. Rolling the build. Looks like I don't get leap. And I'm keeping frenzy. So I'll go ahead and use this belt, which increases frenzy damage, as well as my damage overall. And since I don't have leap, looks like I'll be getting rid of the loot socks. War Cry, Hammer the Ancients, Ignore Pain. Wrath of the Berserker, Threatening Shout, Frenzy. Alright. Passives. Berserker Rage, Pound the Flesh, Ruthless. Wow, loves keeping Berserker Rage, alright? Pound the Flesh, and then what else? Ruthless. Alright, so more damage and they're below 30%. Okay, well, that's not too bad. 4 runes on Hammer. Rolling Thunder, Shockwave, so a little bit of AoE. Warcry. Hardened Wrath, so increase armor bonus, so that's good. Ignore Pain. 4. Ignorance is Bliss, so I gain life per Fury spend. We're getting Insanity, so increased damage. So don't do the massive... I kind of like that one, Ariat's Wail. That's really nice with a nice two-handed weapon so far. It's been killing pretty much everything instantly. Oh, Grim Hardest. Enemies badly shaken have a 15% chance to drop health globes. Sadly, it's not drop more items like it used to be. But oh well. And sidearm, so a chance to throw the axes, additional axes. So there's not too much cohesion here, I hate to say. Alright, so Frenzy sidearm. Not one for Frenzy because I like having more AoE, but I've got Hammer of the Ancients for that now, so this shouldn't be near as bad as before. But having Berserker Rage will make me think maybe I should keep my rage up. I don't know. With a skill like Frenzy, since it's not AoE based, I probably won't keep my rage up a lot. With Cleave, it wasn't too bad because I hurt a lot of enemies all at once. Alright, so we've got the sidearm, we've got Rolling Thunder for a lot of damage in an area. I've got not only damage reduction, but healing with Ignore Pain. Threatening Shout will lower their damage dealt. So I'm pretty defensive here. I've got War Cry that increases my armor. I've got Threatening Shout, which reduces damage and has higher chances of getting health globes. Not only that, but I've got Pound of Flesh, which is a 50% additional health from health globes. So with Threatening Shout, Grim Harvest, and Pound of Flesh, I could very reasonably have a decent amount of life. at any given time. So lots of defense there, along with Ignore Pain, and then we've got Wrath of the Berserker to increase my damage even further. 50% increased damage, 25% increased attack speed, 10% critical chance, blah, 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 blah. I think that'll do. Alright, no leap. Goodbye, Loot Socks. You were so nice to me. Shall we see if there's anything worth crafting, I guess? $46, $38. $46 is the highest of the one-handers. What about two-handers? 60. 65, but it's pretty slow attack speed. I don't think I want to go under 1.0. 60. 88. It's a lower level requirement. Well, let's just take a look at armor. I think I'm sitting pretty good here, actually. Gloves, maybe. Like right around that area where what I have is kind of equal to what I could craft. Alright. Not a big deal then. Looks like I'm going this way. Oh man, yeah, that's right. Sidearm pierces. Okay, so here I'm thinking that Frenzy is gonna not be great for Berserker Rage, but that actually works out because it's gonna do a nice line of damage. Of course, it looks like spending a little bit of Fury is still a good idea, because that just did a ton of damage.
This was no ordinary fight.
Are we already at GOM? Yes, we are. Cool. Good timing.
We are not alone in here.
Pound on the damage. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be any other demons around. Oh, look at those teeth!
The battle saturates the air. This is where we truly belong.
I too am at home on the battlefield, Cormac.
This is where we belong, sitting in the oozing guts of a giant putrid beast. Cormac! Man, I like you and all, but little freak.
Terrifying.
.4. Nah. Leah, how are you doing with my stones? I mean my rocks. How are you doing with the soul stone? Okay. Go through the area gate. Ah, yes, we're going up this way.
Good to be on the battlefield again. Thank you.
The old fortified bunker. Bam! Yeah, look at that line damage. That's quite nice. Oh jeez. Get out of that. Yeah, I'm not taking chances with that. I got kind of surrounded. That could have been bad. Huh. Hold on a second.